Hello. Thank you for sticking until the very end. First of all, welcome to the Dev.Play Awards Gala. And I would like to start by asking you to give yourselves a round of applause for being here with us. All right. So let's get to the awards. So as you know by now, hopefully, one of the key features of Dev.Play is the Indie Festival, which was sponsored this year by Unreal Engine. So how this worked, we had a curated selection of 20 games, which you could, they were listed on the website, and you could play here on the computers, and you could watch on stream. We had a stream during yesterday and today, hosted by 3 professional streamers who are here, hopefully. Let's give them a round of applause. No thanks, Babushka and Bobo. It's not easy to stream for 4, 6, 8 hours. So this is actual, real hard work. So before that, or during that, we also had, a jury that evaluated these games and voted and reached some conclusions about which are the best games present at Dev.Play this year on a number of categories. I'd like to thank the members of the juries, which included the streamers that I mentioned previously, but also Nestor Forhan and Vlad Zota. I don't know if they are here. I think not. But yeah, okay. I think, hello, if you're watching online, let's give them a round of applause as well. It's also not easy to actually play 20 games in a week when you have a job and other stuff. So the categories that they voted on were best design, best visuals, best innovation, and best game of the show. And before we start revealing who those winners are, you also had the opportunity to vote on the most popular game, and this was a popular vote. There was a link that was sent to you on Discord and an email. You could cast your vote for the title that you like the most. And this is a category that is also presented by Asus, and the winner of that category will also get that nice laptop over there. So let's see who the winner is. And actually, before the winner, we have the runner-up. The runner-up for the most popular game category is Bed and Breakfast by Gummy Cat. Right. And the winner of the most popular game is, let's do a little drum roll. And also the winner of Republic of Gamers laptop, First Dwarf by Star Drifters. I don't know if they're watching online.
Wow.
Are we live with them? Well, let's...
Do you hear me?
We can hear you. We cannot see you yet. Just 1 second.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you see me?
Not yet. Okay, now we see you. Congrats.
Today I speak from all our Star Drifters team. Thank you so much for voting our game. We did not expect that, and it will be a good motivation for our whole team to do a better and better game. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. We'll get that laptop shipped to you.
Thanks.
All right. Stick around. So we have a few more categories to go through. Okay, so now we're getting into the categories voted by the jury, and we'll start with best game design. And what we'll do here is we'll announce the nominees, we show the trailer, and then we reveal the winner. The nominees for best game design. First nominee, Bed and Breakfast by Gummy Cat. Next nominee for Best Game Design is Railbound by Afterburn. And the third nominee for Best Game Design is Trinity Fusion by Angry Mob Games. It's a very dramatic trailer. All right. The winner for Best Game Design Dev.Play Awards 2022 is, drum roll. Okay, actual drum roll. Bed and Breakfast by Gummy Cat.
Hello. Thank you. We weren't expecting that, members of the jury. Thank you for our first ever actual award as a studio and as a game developer, I guess. It does, I'm not gonna lie, it does help with imposter syndrome just a little bit. Thank you so much to the people next to me who I couldn't have done this without. They're as much receivers of this award as I am, as well as like the 50 odd people who've touched the game in some way. So thank you very much.
Congratulations. Moving on to the next category, which is Best Visuals. And the first nominee for Best Visuals is Bed and Breakfast by Gummy Cat. The price of success. Second nominee for Best Visuals is First Dwarf by Star Drifters. Wow. And the third nominee is Through the Nightmares by Sandman Team. All right, and the winner for Best Visuals Dev.Play 2022 is First Dwarf by Star Drifters. Are we still live with them?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can see you, we can hear you.
Thank you so much again. our team working a lot about the style of our game, and I'm very happy to have this award. Thank you so much for voting.
Thank you for participating, and congratulations for your second award.
Thanks.
All right, next category is Best Innovation, and this is a new category for our awards gala. And first nominee, as voted by our trusty jury, is March by Lepka Games.
Step forward, Greenhorn. I have less than a minute to make a commander out of you, so don't waste my time. And listen here. These are your troops. Show me how you would place them on the battlefield. Wrong formation. No. That's more like it. Now, march, march.
Second, yeah, let's do this with that. Second nominee for Best Innovation is Hellcard by Think Trunk.
Under old forgotten town, ancient evil woke deep down. Demons, beasts, now you must fight. Play your cards to prove your might.
And third nominee is Liberté by Superstatic Studio.
By the god! What is this monstrosity?
All right, the winner of the Best Innovation Award at Dev.Play Awards 2022 is Liberté by Superstatic Studio. Congratulations. Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, do you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, we can see you. We can hear.
Okay, so thank you very much for this award. I didn't think that when we submitted the game, it would be so popular with your jury. So thank you very much for the jury and for everyone who played the game during this event. Yeah, we are very happy because it's a solid validation of the game mechanics. So mixing the roguelike with deck building and with a little supernatural twist in the French Revolution era. So yeah, we are very happy that someone liked it, and hopefully you will go to Steam and buy it all. Thank you much.
Perfect call to action. Congratulations once again. All right. So we have one category left voted by the jury. But before that, every year at Dev.Play, because this is an event organized by the Romanian Game Developers Association, and it takes place in Romania. The association awards gives a prize, sort of a lifetime achievement award. We call it Outstanding Achievement Award for the Romanian game dev industry. It's a bit long, we have to work on that. But the point of this award is to recognize significant contributions that happen not just in a specific year, but since the beginning of our local industry, either by people or by organizations that have contributed significantly to the growth and to supporting the local ecosystem. The person that the RGDA board has chosen for this year is someone who joined the game dev industry in Romania in 2006. He was living in abroad. He wasn't living in Romania at the time, and he made a pitch to his bosses to come to Romania and open a studio for that company. He did that successfully. That studio was eventually purchased by an even bigger company, which grew to become in Romania one of the largest employers present here. This person went back to his now adopted home country, and continued to have a extraordinary career in different very well-known companies, such as Electronic Arts, Disney Interactive, Samsung. And that wasn't enough. He kept the dream of building a Romanian company and to doing something extraordinary in Romania. And in 2013, he co-founded a local company here with a couple of other guys. Later on in 2017, he left his corporate job to come full-time working for Amber as CEO. That person is Mihai Pohonțu, currently executive chairman at Amber. Please give him a round of applause. Hello, Mihai.
Hello, Catalin. Thank you so much for the intro. It was actually 2005. I graduated high school in 98, and I was back in 2005 to start Jam.Mobile, which then became EA Romania. I had the good fortune of being the first GM of EA, and I still have friends that work there, both in Romania and obviously in the US. I would like to, thank you all for this honor. I know the RGDA board endorsed this selection. I'm truly honored and humbled. Thank you, guys and girls. And I cannot help thinking that I'm not fully deserving of this award, because I really feel that I have so much more to do. So, that story is still being written. And, I had some accomplishments in the past, but, I had this dream when I was growing up of being able to make my own games. I was using a tape recorder to load games on my smuggled Sinclair Spectrum motherboard. And it felt to me at the time that, you need to be a wizard to make this type of content. And I never fully comprehended that there's an entire industry behind it. So when I discovered that, and truly it didn't happen until I was actually in the US, that I discovered that you can make a career in games, I was fascinated. It was so thrilling. And, as I proceeded to have all sorts of jobs in the game space, my dream kind of grew into something else. And it wasn't just to make my own games. It was really to build a vibrant games ecosystem back home, back in Romania, to offer other young people the same opportunities that I was fortunate to have simply by accident. I went to school to college in the US, and I was looking for a night shift job in order to go to school during the day. And I found a job as a game tester. And, it was so thrilling to me that I could play games and get paid for it. Obviously, it was a lot harder than just playing games, but it was super exciting. And I met amazing people, and I fell in love with that industry. And truly, I never thought about working in any other medium since then, even though I was studying political science at the time. So, early dreams of becoming a journalist morphed into being a game developer, and then never left me, and it never will. I truly love the medium, and I love the people that are creating this amazing content. So back to this idea of an ecosystem, I see Amber as one foundational part of what would make Romania one of the most celebrated markets for game development. We have currently large multinational studios. We have a sprinkling of indie game developers, and then we have Amber, which stands apart as probably the largest company of its kind in this space. And I do feel that the Amber story is far from being complete, but I do feel that we're missing also a few essential elements in order to have a vibrant industry. For example, we are lacking a venture investment vehicle into indie games. We are also lacking, and this is probably the most important part, we're lacking a university system that rivals the best game development schools in the world. For as long as we don't have that in Romania, it will always hamper our growth in significant fashion. We currently learn on the job, but it leaves some gaps that only education would be able to fill. So, these elements that are currently missing in the Romanian ecosystem are part of what I would say are my next projects. And, one of the defining features of these projects is that they are really meant to be common efforts of the entire industry. In order for us to succeed, we have to do something unprecedented, which is to coalesce our efforts and to come together. And I do think that if we do that, future generations of game developers will have a lot to thank us for. And I think that is a mission that transcends our narrow self-interest. And I really hope we can all aggregate into this effort. So, two big things that we have to do: a venture fund and a university system. I'm glad to say that I've started working on both of these, and hopefully we'll be able to announce some things soon. These are not necessarily Amber projects. These are, components of the ecosystem that we're involved with, but they stand apart as separate entities. So more on that to come. This message of unity is very important for us in Romania because, by nature, we are individualistic. I think we've had like 45 years of communism to teach us that that collective goals are, very dangerous. But it's something that we should try. And, I think we should pay attention to what happens in other ecosystems, notably in our region, like pay attention to Finland and how studios there really help each other. So I think our GDA is central to that. I think we should all support our GDA and continue to further its goal to raise the profile of the games industry, and including with the government, they could help us tremendously. And I'd like to commend Cătălin for doing a really good job with that. And I think we'll have like really exciting news to announce.
It's really a team effort,
Yes, and Cătălin for his dedication to this task, and of course Andrea Per, and of course everyone else on the board of our GDA. And I would also really like to thank everyone I had the good fortune of working with through the years that really helped me get to the point where you guys would say, oh, this guy deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award. But it's truly an award to the teams that I have worked together with. And there are too many names for me to mention here, but I will venture a few. I'll say Dragos, my co-founder in Amber, Jaime, our CEO currently, of course Cătălin, Tudor Postolache, head of ops in Amber, Viorel Marinescu, whom I've worked with at EA and now at Amber, and so many of you that I love. There's so many names that come to mind right now. Truly, I like to think that this award belongs to all of you. And once again, I'm honored, I'm humbled, I love you all, and let's build an amazing industry together.
Thank you. Thank you for the speech, Mihai. All right. So last category of the awards gala and last moments of Dev.Play. Time to see what the best game of the show is. So first nominee is First Dwarf by Star Drifters.
Well, we are far from home, Ragnar.
And of all the dwarves, I am stuck here with you.
Likewise, Ragnar. Likewise. But let's make it our home.
Second nominee for best game of the show is Railbound by Afterburn. And third nominee is Trinity Fusion by Angry Mob Games. All right, and the winner of the best game of the show, Dev.Play 2022, is First Dwarf by Star Drifters. Hat trick for First Dwarf. Hello again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's short hour today, and I don't have words. Our team is so much for this. Thank you for this event. Thank you for all our. We're very thankful for all this show as our. Thanks.
Thank you. All right. So this basically wraps up Dev.Play 2022. Thanks everyone for staying until the very end. I'd like to, we do like the ending note here, so you're not completely off the hook yet. I would like to ask my colleagues, Andrea and Robert, to come to the stage. You see, that's how you learn who actually does all the work. Guys,
Andrea, Sava, Robert. I want to say something since I'm here.
I would not
find
dream
it weird.
of,
you would find it weird if I
of you
wouldn't.
not saying anything. Please go ahead.
No, but I think it's very, very important to note that until today, it was always like the effort that Catalina and I have put into this and that, and obviously with a little help of our friends from different places that have helped us with Dev.Play each year. But this is the first year that we literally feel that it was not a two-person effort. It was literally Andrea, Sava, and Robert were an amazing piece of this puzzle. We couldn't have done anything without them. Where are they? Yeah, it's so hard. You all know that it's so hard to become a team in principle in anything that you work on. And I feel that we've really become an amazing team together, and we can really conquer the highs and the lows of game development and community growing together. And I cannot be happier that I have this team here. I mean, it's just amazing.
Thank you,
I'm so
Andrea.
happy.
Still, everything she said.
Obviously.
I mean, that was so well said. So I really have nothing to add.
You don't argue this time.
It will come. It will come. Wait for it. I do want to make a few other acknowledgements. Doing, I don't know how closely you are familiar with this, but organizing events is really fucking hard work, especially when you have other jobs, as some of us do. So this would not be possible. We have a lot of people that are supporting us. This is the main Dev.Play team, but we have to acknowledge our event organization partners, and quick mention here, Level Up Events. Our host at Point here. Hope you like the very cozy.
Very cool venue.
Saga Space, who have hosted us during the tough times of COVID and also have supported us with the Indie Festival setup and streaming. 360 events, all the guys in the back doing.
Thank you.
The nice screens and the gear and the microphones and the production that happens in the background. And of course, e-marketing stars for all their support, Pattern, Descu Borțnoltanu, and everyone else who I might be forgetting right now. Thank you very much for your continued support. So let's give everyone a good
Ioan Dăescu from DBO.
I did say
our
Dăescu.
star. You said it?
Also, we'd like to thank the RGDA board for bearing with, for their patience and not daring to get into Andrea's way or my way when we ramble about Dev.Play for an entire year. All our sponsors and event partners, all our speakers, and last but absolutely not least, you, the audience, because this is why we do this stuff. Thank you.
We hope you had fun. We've worked hard for you to have fun and have a cozy, nice, chill place to enjoy and celebrate our great industry.
And one final note. It's been really, we continuously had to reinvent ourselves with Dev.Play almost every year of our history, for all sorts of reasons. We always tend to change venues, not because we want to, but because it happens. And we had to move from offline to online, and now to hybrid. And this is a learning experience. We're not doing hybrid anymore.
Never.
This is not good. I mean, there's merit to online events, and we'll continue doing online events, and there's merit to offline events, and we'll continue doing those. Together is not a great combo, but we'll see. I have no idea what we'll do next year for Dev.Play. We'll continue to do Dev.Play events. The format, I don't know. We'll see what challenge next year brings. In the meantime, thank you again, and enjoy a drink at the Dev Nights party. Thank you.
The Dev Nights party at Echoes. It's on Diana 11. You guys, see you all there. Thank you for everything, and yeah, enjoy.